Hey, Mike. Hey, thanks for having me. I got a question on advertising for mowing and treatment.
Go
So
for it.
basically, I want to promote a sense of scarcity in my advertisements. And when I do this, when I send out a print mailing piece, I want to give that sense of scarcity, but I don't want to do it in a phony or full of crap kind of way because it is kind of it's a commoditized product in many ways. And I'm just wondering what the best way to go about that is. What verbiage to use or how you would do that.
What service are you trying to pitch?
Mowing and treatment.
Okay. And when are you going to be doing this marketing campaign? Do you know?
Yeah, the first one will be March 10th.
And is every door direct mail or door hangers?
Every door direct mail.
Cool. So, what you want to do is two things. One, the main scarcity you have is time, and the second one is capacity, right? So, the first one you can use is, hey, at this specific time, we start, booking out or we stop taking customers, right? So you can say, for example, selling spring cleanups. A great way to do that is say, hey, our mowing season starts March 1st. You must get your spring cleanup done before February or done before March, or otherwise you're going to be 3 months. We're going to be 3 months booked out because we get really busy. So that's going to be your timeline when it's like, hey, like there's a certain cutoff time. The second is your capacity. And the biggest one that we can use in this industry is we have X amount of spots available on our schedule. Now, if that's not true, I'm not a huge fan of using that. However, if you actually know your capacity, like we talked about at conference, and like you actually understand, like, okay, I can actually realistically get 120 customers. I'm currently at 90 right now. I have 30 spots available. And you actually then you can use that in your marketing. Like, hey, we have 30 spots available. They go quickly. We're going into the spring rush. Get on the schedule now. So that sort of scarcity definitely helps as well. So I would say the capacity, like how many jobs you can take, and secondly, the timing of when you take certain projects or services. Because, like, for example, we don't take big projects during spring rush. So, like, if someone wants their project done, we push them hard in January and February to get it out of the way, to try to like just know that, hey, during spring rush you can't get it done. Does that make sense?
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I got one quick follow up question
Mm-hmm.
on that too. So with my one click estimate at the end of the month, would you recommend sending that out and then several days later sending out another email saying that we've sold out essentially, just letting all the customers know to kind of get them ready for the next time we do a one click estimate?
The only reason I wouldn't say to send the that you're sold out is that you are going to have attrition and you'll need to fill those spots, right? So you might get the 120, but every week you're going to lose one or two because people move, they pass away, they are unhappy with service, and you're going to need a little bit of a stream of people to still come in and fill their spots, and it'll be ingenuous. And then at that point, if you're accepting them, they won't understand. So I would not necessarily send that email out, especially 3 days later, because you doing an email 3 days later, people are going to start unsubscribing from your email list. And so I would just focus on use the scarcity, get those in that initial rush in. And then if people ever ask you about it, you should be able to be honest with them and be like, hey, we lose customers periodically because they move, they sell their house, etc. And we still do have a couple more spots available.
Okay. Okay, that makes perfect sense. Thanks a lot, Mike. I really appreciate it.
You got it. All right.